Hey guys, I'm Torchwood and today we are watching Rwby. This is season 6 episode, volume 6 episode 8, Dead End. So I hear this episode isn't quite as action-packed or as, like, insane as all the other ones have been, because this season has been so fucking good. Like, legitimately, my favourite volume since volume 3, and I cannot fucking wait to see what the rest of the volume has in store. But apparently this episode is a bit of a chilled one, a bit of a laid-back one. And do you know what, honestly? I'm not too sad about that. I feel like we need time to catch up with our characters and see where they're at properly. So I'm very excited for that. I loved last episode. We met John's sister and her wife and the little boy, who's the cutest thing. We learned more about the fact that Argus is having some issues with its communications. We saw Cinder and Neo basically. I had a dream about Neo attacking Team Rwby last night, and then Cinder betrayed her. But I don't think that's how it's going to go. I think Neo's going to betray Cinder, honestly. I hope so, anyway. Come on, Neo, we need to learn more about you. I want Neo flashbacks. Anyway, and it's not the Neo show, it's called Rwby. But Neo is awesome. And I'm very excited for what this season has to bring, this volume, sorry, and yeah, let's do it. This is Rwby. Let's go. Hey, Rwby fandom, go tweet everyone and ask if we're allowed to react to a genlock. It looks really cool. Although, this will always be my favourite. I'm sorry, it will. What you wanted to watch, wasn't it? Me dancing while eating. Don't worry, I'll stop. Rwby! Oh, I fucking love this show. I'm so excited. Okay.
Come on! You didn't even hear us out!
Yeah.
Our orders are clear.
Oh
the
my.
Mistral Atlas border is closed. Please, have a good day.
But...
A good day!
Hey, if you don't want to believe that I'm friends with Ironwood...
General Ironwood!
Yeah, General
Wow.
Ironwood, then fine. But look, we have Weiss Schnee with us, and we're trying to get her home safely.
Approach!
The Schnee family name. Jeez, you guys like are weirdly in sync.
Very well. You may speak with our commanding officer. We will fetch her at once.
Kind of... Super weird? Yeah.
What's going on, Maria?
What's wrong?
Well, I may know this commanding officer.
That's
Oh.
good, isn't it? If she's your friend, then maybe she'd be more willing to help us.
I wouldn't exactly call us friends.
Uh-oh.
Acquaintances?
Not quite. Colleagues?
Or enemies?
That's the one.
Enemies.
What? Oh, yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas. You bring outside cashews on one flight, and suddenly you're placed on the additional screening list for life.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now, let's not give up hope yet. Maybe she's dead.
I love Maria.
Introducing Special Operative Caroline Cordovan!
witch.
Witch.
She-devil.
I see you've chosen larger contraband to smuggle this time.
Oh, Cordo. You know, they say time changes people, but I see you've still got that stick right up.
Cordova? My name is Ruby Rose, and I was wondering
really like
if you would hear
Ruby.
us out about...
I've already heard what your other little friends had to say. Miss Rose. What are you doing back here? I thought I told you to leave!
And I told you we wouldn't rest until you let us through!
Nice to see you again as well.
Nora.
You civilians are clearly incapable of comprehending the importance of our mission here in Argus. So allow me to say this slowly with smaller words.
Okay.
This base, that relay tower, the very safety of Argus are all gifts from the glorious kingdom of Atlas. And it is my duty to uphold them, as only I have the wit and tenacity for such a task.
Such wit! Such tenacity!
This is ridiculous.
Or maybe Atlas just wanted to get you as far from the kingdom as possible.
You're just like the rest of these Argus ingrates. This city wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our Elysian ancestors. And what do we get in return? The entire world is ready to put a knife to our throats.
Please, we know your kingdom had nothing to do with the fall of Beacon. We were there.
No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo, but I know General Ironwood is just worried. It's why we need to talk
The
to
General is no coward. Atlas is strong. If all the kingdoms plan to make us their enemy, then so be it. Atlas will prevail.
Atlas will prevail!
Do you guys seriously have to do that?
If Miss Schnee has truly come to her senses and wishes to return to her family, then of course the Atlas military will escort her home. But the kingdom will not be responsible for her friends of questionable character.
Hey!
What's that supposed to mean?
It means we're done here.
Oh, yeah? Well, your base looks like a big dumb boot.
Way to show her, Nora.
Yep, well done, Nora.
I don't...
Weiss, I told you we wouldn't leave your side for a second. We'll find a way to Atlas. Together. So, where are we going now?
Yeah, what's the plan?
The plan?
Uh-oh.
The plan just got shut on our face 3 times over. I'm going for a drink.
Oh.
Uncle Crow, I really think we should try and come up with something... together.
What's his problem? It's not your fault we can't go on.
If he's gonna be a jerk, then we'll just come up with something without him. I mean, we've got Ozpin with us. He usually knows what to do.
What is it?
Oh, they don't know.
John!
Everything we did was for nothing!
That's not true.
Really? Because it sure does sound like it.
I am...
If Salem can't be killed, then how are we supposed to win this?
Wow. Great plan, everyone.
Look, none of this is great, we know. But we're not the bad guys here.
Are we sure about that?
Oh.
What?
He's in your head, isn't he? Did you already know about this?
He didn't know any of it!
How much longer can we even trust him?
John!
How do we even know it's really him? What have
Oh,
we been talking
crap.
about fire this whole time?
John!
Oh, shit.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think it would be best if we had some time to ourselves.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we could all use some space.
on, please. Where are you?
You know, I came out here to avoid the yelling.
Sorry. The others went to get food for tonight.
Why not go with them?
I don't know. I don't know anything. What do I tell Jean and his team when we don't even have a plan? The crow's out drinking, Osmond hasn't come back, and even if he did, I don't know if I could trust him. And there's always Jin, but we only have one more question we could ask her. I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
You know, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Oh, thanks.
That wasn't a compliment.
No.
What?
If I have to explain it to you, it'll just defeat the purpose. But if you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
Hey, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I would be honored.
Sit back down, for Pete's sake. Let's start with what you do know. Tell me.
Silver-eyed people are supposed to be legendary warriors. Or something. And at the Fall of Beacon, I turned a giant wyvern into stone.
Oh boy.
No.
Look, if I already knew everything, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Yelling. It's not your fault. I had my father to teach me. And even he didn't have all the answers. But what he told me makes sense, given what I've seen.
Was he a huntsman too?
It wasn't really an official title back in his day. I only knew him as an old soldier and an excellent teacher. I never attended one of those fancy academies of yours, but I scored higher on the license exam than any other huntsman or huntress that day.
Aww.
You must have been proud.
He would have scolded me for showing off. He'd never been able to find much information about our abilities. Just legends of warriors whose eyes shone like mirrors, reflecting the light of the world onto darkness.
Oh, I love that analogy.
He knows so little, in fact, that it made him cautious. How could such powerful bloodlines be so rare? Unless something was actively seeking to destroy them.
Damn, that animation.
Salem.
I tried to keep my powers a secret, but as you know, it wasn't enough. I owe my life to my training and my semblance. At the end of the day, those are still your most powerful tools.
What is your semblance?
Reflexes.
Oh,
A
that's
silly
cool.
name I came up with. Hard to explain, but I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen.
Damn.
Combine that with my training and secret ability to turn Grim to stone, or blind them, or vaporize them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you become the Grim Reaper.
So, how do I laser beam monsters with my eyeballs?
First, you stop thinking like that. I want you to think of all the times you've triggered your powers. What did those moments have in common?
People you loved were in danger.
Was scared and stressed. Is it emotional? Like unlocking a semblance?
It's emotional, but more focused than that. Think. What is it you wanted?
To save your friends.
I wanted to protect my friends.
Precisely.
Kira.
It is the desire to preserve life which fuels the light inside you. And make no mistake, it is light. Preservation is an extension of creation, or at the very least, an enemy of destruction. The creatures of Grimm were made by the god of darkness.
I'm listening, but I'm also watching the Butterfly Shadows. It's incredible how all this animation comes.
How do you know that?
I always knew how to use the light, but never why it only worked on the Grimm. Then Jin showed us her vision. Were you paying attention?
The god of light. His eyes. Okay, where do we start?
Well, not here. The light will only work in the presence of Grim. Meaning the only practice you'll get will be a trial by fire. But what you can do is focus on creating a state of mind that you can tap into when you need it. Don't think about your light as a means of destroying evil, but as a way to protect the people of Remnant.
But that can't be right.
Hmm?
You said the light only reacts to Grim, but I used it during our battle at Haven. It reacted to Cinder.
Interesting. Perhaps there was something that you just weren't seeing?
Rwby!
Oh, hey, guys.
What's going on?
It's Oscar. He's missing.
Well, fuck. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I love the little artwork with her sat there and everything. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh boy. I'm so excited, guys. I loved that episode. Like, that was a nice, slow rest stop. It was a good episode. We learned a little bit more about Maria and about her semblance. We learned a little bit more about how the Silver Eyes really work, although we kind of figured that it was something to do with protecting, because obviously with Pyrrha, and it was just wonderful. It was really, really beautiful. And, oh man. I love this show. And can we just talk about the animation for 1 minute? Because I was listening to what they were saying, but I just kept watching the butterfly's shadow. Like, that is some serious next level animation. They put so much work into those beautiful little moments, and I love it. I thought the guards were a bit cheesy, but you know, you've got to have a bit of cheese here and there, otherwise things get, you know, stale. No, I'm sorry, I'll stop. But no, that was honestly one of my favourite, maybe not one of my favourite, but it was one of the nicest relaxing episodes I've watched in a while. You know, where the characters just chill out and are just like, this is cool, this is chill. I liked that. I really did like that. There's something beautiful about that, and I liked it a lot. I don't know if you guys did, but I sure as hell did. I loved it. I can't wait to see what next time brings. I'm sure the hunt for Oscar will go completely fine and nothing bad will happen, and Cinder and Neo won't capture him. So I have a feeling he might get captured by Cinder and Neo. What if they work out he's Ozpin and they kill him? Well, that could be real bad. That could be really, really bad. But we'll see. Thank you for watching. I love you all. I will see you for the next Rwby chapter. That was epic. This has been Volume 6, Chapter 8. Let's go. I want the next one now. Bye.